wires mess with them.
I know.
Welcome to the 215sitdown podcast. The late couple. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Lunch is on your first date?
For too short.
A lot of you that doesn't leave white marks? Get in.
Oh, you still got my name right here?
Let's see what you can do. Yeah, it's so just smooth. You better make this true. So let's see what you can do.
Thanks so much.
Come on now. This one is too.
They're coming out to the podcast. The chopped cheese now.
You sure you want to do it like that? You sure you do it like that?
We already did an episode 18 before Danny's here.
That's what you want to do.
You can see everybody.
You're correct. Let's get it out the way. I want this color. This here, Mike.
Oh, yeah, that was for the phone.
Okay.
So are you ready? Are you sure?
Ooh.
Yes, you need somewhere to sit.
I need a microphone too. I'll go to the microphone for the audience.
Welcome to the 215sitdown podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 215 Sit Down Podcast, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, follow us on YouTube at the 215 Sit Down Podcast, 2K.
It's 215sitdown 2K.
I said 2K. I said follow us on YouTube at 215 2K.
Brother. Stop. She's gonna have to.
I'm Kyle.
You want to go back to your regular topic that you did earlier?
Are we going to introduce ourselves first? I'm Kyle.
I'm Drake. Rob.
I'm Sharita.
Alright.
Big shout out to Sharia for giving us the opportunity to podcast her around.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Oh, you guys are so
Everybody
welcome.
else.
Even though she's bossy.
Because I'm a boss.
Yeah.
So, you want to repeat the topics? So now that
I'm Tupac. Okay, I'm Pop. All right, listen.
I'm a guest.
The topic. All right, listen. The topic for today is sacrificing self-happiness for the sake of your children. If you have children, sacrificing self-happiness for the sake of your children. That's the topic. We got that from Ray J because he was on the Breakfast Club. So we thought it would be a good topic to talk about for men and women who sacrifice their self-happiness for the sake of their children to grow up in a two-parent household.
So, the question is being happy, you being happy more important than your kids being happy?
Yes, what is more important, your self-happiness or the kids' self-happiness?
All right, so what's your opinion on it?
My personal opinion, I feel like both matter, but I feel like self-peace is heavy because, mind you, if you're in a toxic situation, it's being seen through the eyes of the children because you're arguing, you're constantly fighting, you're constantly going back and forth at one another. So now that's what your children are seeing. All right, mom and dad are at odds.
So what's considered constant? Like a few months, several years? I mean, is this just a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship?
No, it's not.
Is this a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship? Or is this husband and wife?
It could be any relationship. It could be any relationship. So,
I'm sure what you're saying. You're living in the same household?
yeah, y'all live in the same household.
Okay, so did you take vows? I mean, the question is, did you take vows? Because sometimes, like, you know, if you're in a marriage and you said, you know, those words, you know, for better or worse, it doesn't know, what exactly do you consider for better or worse? Like, how, like, is arguing not part of worse?
Yeah, that's deep. Yes, it's definitely a part of it. See, marriage, that might be a little different. I've never been married, so I can't answer that question. Maybe somebody on the panel could. Maybe somebody on the panel could answer that question.
I'm good. I see my piece.
I mean, I haven't taken vows, but I'm saying I don't. If they're being taken seriously like they're supposed to, because I mean, you're getting up here, you're standing in front of your family, your friends, and you're looking at each other all deep in your eyes.
Pray to God.
You know, I surely take you, blah, 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 blah. You know, but, and that's how people treat it. They treat it like blah, 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 blah. Because why, how long do you deal with, you know, the person you're married to? But, you know, you guys are not always going to be happy. Like, and your spouse is not responsible for your happiness. Whether you in a committed relationship or married, I mean, my happiness is all up to me. I mean, damn if I'm gonna leave it in somebody else's hands.
I believe if you take the vows, then y'all both are responsible for each other. If the vows together, you gotta be responsible. Yeah, you grown.
That is not part of the agreement.
What is that? You want your peace, get your peace.
But that's not part of the agreement. When the vows are said, when you even the words happiness were not even one of the things that you had to agree to say I do. Am I wrong?
No, but
I mean, because we do have a married person on the panel.
yeah, but
You took the vows, right? Correct?
Peace.
No. Just you took the vows, right?
Right.
Happiness was not something that either one of you had to agree to. You know, you didn't have to recite that part when the pastor or the judge, whatever. You know, so why then would they be responsible for your happiness?
Sickness and health, But it's
Sick,
a way of life.
if you sick, I'm supposed to stick by you. And when you healthy, I'm supposed to stick by you. When it says for better or for worse, so what is the worst? Like,
Yeah, but
worst is worse.
better or worse. So better when you're happy or when you're sad. So
No.
better or worse.
You're trying to use adjectives.
At your best. At your best.
You
So
go
you
pick
need to
a
love me at
fight,
my best
but if
and at
it's
my
gonna
worst.
work long enough, you gotta give it up.
Give what up?
If it's about the takes,
I mean,
you can fight long enough.
now I understand that. Like, I don't say, oh, we stay together when
If you fight long enough, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
it's irretrievable. Oh, what? And you don't have to get into detail because there's no reason for that. But like, just think about how many people break up and split up. Like, did they really consider their whole entire family, their kids, when they decided, oh, we can't be together, or were they more concerned with how they were feeling in that moment or these moments, and said, I can't be with this person anymore, even though it's not because you cheated on me, it's not because you're hitting me, or I'm abusing you. Like, it is just because like I am tired of being this person. But you add kids to the relationship, and again, you're not always going to be happy. I mean, I don't even understand how people get married and then like how when you say I'm not happy, what is it that they're doing that's making you unhappy? Or is it something that you're missing in your life that you have not even tried to take care of, but you're expecting them to feel that way? You can't do it.
Right.
You got to be happy with yourself. First of all, you got to love yourself long before you worry about how much somebody else loves you. Because if you don't love every crevice of your body, how's somebody else going to do?
Right.
If you don't like you, it's easy to not like the person next to you when you barely like yourself.
That's true. That's true. I
go
go
to the
to
saying, let's go back to the saying, if you're not right, I'm not going to be right. You got to make sure.
Right. So, going back to the topic where, is it okay to, sacrifice your happiness to be there for your kids? I don't think that's what you're supposed to be doing. I mean, you sacrifice maybe being a little uncomfortable. Like, you were with this person, you guys decided on these children, they're here. Like, why aren't their needs being put ahead of yours? Why aren't you more concerned with their stability and their happiness? Because making your kids happy should make you happy.
Yeah, that's true.
Your kids being happy should be something that gives you peace. And I think that's both another father. Like, either way.
What if the situation is toxic though? What if the situation is toxic?
It's a good question.
Like y'all always arguing, y'all always fighting, y'all never see eye to eye, and it's getting like it starts to get out of hand to where you're arguing in front of the children, and you're calling each other bad names.
You go to therapy?
Hold on. You can't.
Even if you do therapy,
You can't even hold on. You can't even stand beside each other. So then what? I'm just saying. So then what? So you're just supposed to keep riding it out.
I was like this for 12 years, and I can honestly tell you that there were several points in those years where I was okay with not seeing his face.
Okay, so all right. Are you with him now?
Well, no.
Okay.
But, I mean,
I was trying to.
First of all, I didn't take any vows with that man. And that man did not know how to be with one person. And I tried. I am not. I don't like to share. Sharing is not caring when it comes to my man. And like, how many times can you forgive a person for something like that? So like, once that was, once you didn't try me a couple times, it's either, look, I'm free, right? Y'all don't see no ankle bracelet on me, right?
No.
The parole, I'm not on parole or probation. So trust me when I say it was not a flip of the switch that made me say I can't do it because we have 2 children here. I don't have 2 children, and it was a point where it was, if I don't get away from you, I'm gonna go to jail.
That's what I'm saying.
When you are having vivid dreams of what you can do to this person and how you can get rid of their body and calling your dad used to be in a gang, member who you know will help you pack this body up in some bags, and you trying to figure out where you're gonna take his cell phone in so it can ping in another state. Like these are the thoughts that I had.
What happens if no work after there?
So if I had those kind of thoughts and I keep having that thought, it's definitely time for a change.
So we're free to see that was a toxic relationship.
Not even toxic. I don't think
That's
it's
horrible.
toxic because
That's very toxic.
if I hadn't, well, because my children weren't exposed to me, I never argued in front of my kids. Like,
You're not supposed to.
I did not. We don't disagree in front of my children.
Right.
We don't have no kind of yelling or nothing. Like, don't do that. My mom and dad. I've never saw my mother and father argue. And I don't believe that they never did. I never heard an argument. Never saw one. And my mom and dad had been married for 40, going on 44 or 45 years, going on 45 years.
45 years.
And there have been trials and tribulations. I mean, there has been better or worse for sure, but I'm just saying, I never experienced it. So I'm gonna make sure my kids never experience something because I know it's possible. I'm not sitting here with a pipe dream like, oh, you don't want to argue from your kids, but it happens. It don't have to.
So we say that's the difference of people when they're married took the vows.
I'm asking a question.
Because your mom and dad was
I
married.
mean,
And your mother was married. So could that be the difference?
I would say
I think you gotta be ready to take the vows. And once you take the
you
vows,
have to. You definitely have to be
once you
ready.
take the vows, you're gonna really fight for that relationship. Because you took the vows, not in front of your kids.
At this point, you fighting for the relationship and you fighting for your kids' stability. Because it's like, once the household is broken, your kids kind of broke. And when they say, oh, well, mommy and daddy stay together, doesn't mean we don't love you. You can tell your children whatever you want. Your kids are going to come to their own conclusion, regardless of what you say.
And children I believe children like anything that's going
All they know is daddy left, or mommy don't love them, or mommy the reason why daddy, whatever.
yeah, there's an overflow onto them.
Alright, so we start canceling. The cancer is doing what happened?
I mean, I feel like if you tried, that there has been a real effort in staying together to make, your family work, and you actually attempted to honor your vows, and it's still not working. Then I mean, the alternative is to break up. But make sure that you
Sure.
have to make sure you put all of that in perspective, because what's not working for y'all, make sure what's not working for the two of you impacts your children as little as possible. And that should be something that is top of mind when a relationship is breaking up, period.
I'm glad.
And that's for both parents, again.
I'm glad you have the female aspect of that of this topic, because as men think that we stay in it as far as we're handling our responsibilities for the household, so we're there. We don't want to just lose our. We want to take on that responsibility. And say, hopefully we get better. But I'm providing, but I still say I would that we are well, let's say you say as a married couple.
As a married couple, my mother is not responsible for making my dad happy, and even
But she knows
I
why.
agree with that.
I would say she gotta be responsible in some sense because if that's her better half. She would have what she want for herself.
I would say the responsibility is to not add or increase his unhappiness. Like don't be in a relationship and you're doing things that are making someone unhappy. Because you could be responsible for that.
Alright, can I say y'all supposed to be each other's biggest fan?
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for
Each
sure.
other's biggest fan. If y'all play, y'all on the same team. So let's go back to basics. You gotta be responsible. You gotta be responsible. I'm not saying responsible, but you gotta play some part of that happiness.
You got to get it on your own. You got to get
Play
it
a
on
part in the person's life. So first of all, that's putting too much responsibility on an individual. Like I don't feel like my fiance is responsible for my happiness because the two of us are in this together, sweetie. Baby, I'm gonna get you to be happy, and I need you to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to sustain your happiness, and I'm gonna do everything in mine so that we're both happy together. And if you need me to help you, I expect you to say what you need help with. Like, I'm riding down when it comes to my relationship. So, like, whatever it is that you're trying to do, I'm gonna support you in any kind of way. And whatever you need me to do, I'm gonna do it. And I expect the same in return. So that right there helps with, quote unquote, the happiness.
Yeah, so we say going back to what communication is key there.
Communication is key for every single relationship. You guys don't agree?
Yes, very much agree. Communication
No,
is
no,
everything.
How communicative are the guys that I'm talking to in a relationship? When I say that, and I say this to say, is she supposed to know what you're thinking, or are you gonna tell her? And do you know how to tell her without
saying it viciously?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you know what I'm thinking because it's not your job to be admiring. Listen, alright, it's not your job to be admiring. So I've always been outspoken, so I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Right.
Because you're not misleading. I don't think nobody.
It's not the psychic network.
That's what I'm
And a
saying.
lot of people fall into ruts where they think you're supposed to already know what I want or you know what I'm thinking, so I shouldn't have to tell you because we're together, and that just doesn't make any sense. When somebody says, "What's wrong?" and there is something wrong, how many times have you said nothing?
Zero.
I'm going to say that.
I don't see that.
Zero.
I don't even believe you.
I'm gonna say
He
zero.
a goddamn liar. He is a liar. Don't you dare.
I'm gonna say zero.
I don't
Now
see that.
you being honest that in all your
I
relationships
said I don't see
that
that a
you've
lot.
been in, and something's wrong. And when she walking up, she what's wrong, babe? And
And I'm gonna tell.
and you just spill it out.
Yeah.
Why she gotta ask you? Why you just tell me?
Well, necessarily, it wouldn't be an ass factor. If I feel some type of way about something,
No, but that's not what I'm saying. When
if I'm
I say
asking,
what's wrong, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong and you're upset about something she's doing. I mean, like when you are in a mood or in a way,
in a rut,
you know what I mean? Like something she can clearly see on your face something is bothering you. And when she asks you, are you telling her or
I'm telling her.
or you like yes,
No,
but
I'm telling her.
if something wrong, you really don't want to talk about it, but she's asking. Like how many times does it have to happen before you actually share what the issue is? Because you might think of something that she can't help you with. You might think of something that you
No,
mental
health is different.
What you talking about? What's something about some physical?
I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, let's say, okay.
I guess anybody, because you want to teach me. Because you said you might think that she might not be able to help you because help comes in different forms. Am I wrong?
Help comes in. I can say that. Yeah, help comes.
So just because it's too different. You can physically need help. or you could mentally need help. You could, I mean,
Right.
You want to hug me something? You want to hug you?
But there are times
he would have
it's
played.
like
This one would have played.
guys don't want to share how they feel or whatever
I feel.
I'm gonna
because
share how I feel.
it's a woman and they don't want
I
to
share how I
I'm
feel.
gonna share how I
all the
feel.
time.
I mean, no, I mean,
Well, I'm about to lose before the ceiling about to lose right
you gotta share with us.
I'm telling the truth. Like, of all the people sitting here next to me, and I believe I've known them almost about an equal amount of time right now. And this one right here, no.
What's going on?
And he can't even say with a straight face, so it's not
Hey,
even
you know he's from. He's from falling out
a
again.
complete fraud.
Asking me nothing.
From
Right, like a lot of times, like